Welcome back, everybody. Our first guest tonight is an Emmy-nominated actress and producer you know from shows like The Flight Attendant, The Big Bang Theory, and 8 Simple Rules. She stars in and executive produces the Peacock series based on a true story. The second season is streaming now. Let's take a look.
Jack, you okay? That was really loud. Are you okay? Oh, God, okay.
I mean, I'm not okay. Not that you asked, you cow.
Hey, what did you just call me?
Oh, that hurt your feelings? You buried me under a tennis court.
Well, to be fair, they were actually turning it into a pickleball court, which is why we were able to... Never mind.
Plus, you kind of are a cow these days with all the milking that you're doing. You're obsessed. It's so not cute, by the way.
I know it's not cute. I'm not going for cute.
You're only doing it to avoid the guilt and shame that you feel for framing an innocent man for my murder.
What? No. Simon isn't totally innocent, okay? He did kill a dog.
But he didn't kill me.
Please welcome back to the show, Kaylee Cuoco, everybody! Good clip.
You think it's a good clip?
I think it's a good clip because you're like, why has she got a dart in her neck?
It's a lot of callbacks to season one.
I think it's good.
You do?
I do think it's really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think it's a very good clip. And how it's so lovely to have in New York. How is New York treating you so far?
Oh my gosh. Well, this is very funny. It's been an amazing week, but I had a very weird thing happen to me 2 hours ago.
Okay.
It was, this is crazy. So I was just in there getting my hair done.
Yep.
For the show. And the blow dryer starts, and I immediately got PTSD because I put this out of my mind. And I said, oh my God, I told my team, I'm like, you're not gonna believe what just happened to me at the hotel.
So this
2
is
hours
something,
ago.
you put something out of your mind that it happened 2 hours ago.
I said, I can't even think about this. I'm not gonna tell my family. This was just a very strange. So then the dryer came on, I'm like, I have to tell everyone what just happened. So I am in my hotel room, like showered, go in the bathroom, butt naked, obviously.
Yeah, by the way, that's the appropriate way to shower.
Thank you.
Like, don't blame yourself.
Thank you, because I feel a lot of shame.
Yeah.
So, butt naked, and I think, okay, I'm gonna start drying my hair. I'm gonna pre-dry my hair a little bit. Butt naked in my bathroom, in my shower, in my hotel room.
Everything
and
allowed.
I have to show you. So I'm like really like dramatically like drying my hair.
This is the first time where I'm not on your side.
Okay. So I have to, because normally it just felt like I was in like a commercial. And I look up, in the mirror, I see a man in my room.
What kind of man?
Well, he worked there.
Okay.
And he didn't know if I saw him, and he goes, he doesn't run. It's almost like when you see a bear and you don't want to move. So he like really slowly, and I'm like this, like full on.
Oh yeah.
Like
a real open pose.
Oh, so open.
Yeah.
Like, and then I go, sir? Like, I don't
that's
know.
a very,
sir?
by the way, I appreciate how polite.
I was.
Very formal. They say be very formal with peeping Toms these days.
So he now knows I saw him.
Sure.
Then he picks up speed. I'm so sorry. He runs out. And I'm just standing there with the blow dryer on. What was that? Like,
yeah.
I think he worked at the hotel.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
That's what happened 2 hours ago. And I haven't talked about it or mentioned it to anyone.
They do say the best place to do it is on talk shows. Like to work through it.
I had to get it off my chest.
By the way.
It was crazy.
I mean, I will say, the timing was right. Like 2 hours before you had to like come do anecdotes.
Like literally, like it gave. Oh my God, I mean, it felt fake. It was like a movie.
Well, by the way, it feels like, I mean, it seems like a scene out of The Flight Attendant where you're like in a bathroom and you see somebody in a mirror.
Yes, it was perfectly shot.
By the way, I think the last time you were here, that was the clip.
That's what. Yes, it was. My life keeps imitating art. Anyway, I had to tell you because you can't make this up.
No, you can't make it up. It's
It just happened.
Well, I'm sorry. And by the way, I mean, give yourself time to like actually. Wouldn't it be terrible if I'm like, we did know you were on tonight, so we sent somebody over?
Because my pre-interview was not good enough.
We read your pre-interview and we're like, oh, it's a little flat.
Yeah.
And Kaylee's always so good when she's on. You know what? Let's go give her a story.
Let's shake it up a little bit. Oh,
Later,
man.
you're gonna see that guy again, like,
He's, like, walking
and he's
around,
gonna
like-
he's gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, he's
You're
gonna-
What you do, by the way, you actually have like you have a lot of positive things happening
Yes.
in your life as well. You since the last time we talked, baby girl, congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Oh my
Matilda.
gosh, Matilda.
And I was
Thank you.
asking, I think this is, by the way, I think you made the right choice. I made the assumption that you would maybe call her Maddie, but she's a Tildy.
She's a Tildy.
I love Tildy.
Tildy or Tilda.
Yep.
Yeah, it's funny how the nickname kind of forms, but yeah, not a Maddie.
Yep.
Tilda, we got a 19-month-old running around.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
Yeah.
She's so cute, she's so fun, but I never thought this would happen to me. I just never thought I would have a little human running around.
Do you say that to her all the time?
Always. I'm like, how?
You're
did you
not
happen
supposed to
me?
be
Yeah.
here.
Well, I have so many animals.
You have had so many animals, and I want to say, rest in peace. We've talked in the past about your dog, Dump Truck, aka Dumpy.
I know.
Dumpy passed away.
Yes, but there will never be another dump truck.
No.
And thank you for remembering him.
Of course. Well,
Yeah.
you know, it is as names go.
Yeah.
It does resonate.
I really wanted to
You're
name
like,
my
I'm
daughter
sorry,
after
I
him,
forgot.
but yeah.
I know a lot of dogs named
Yeah.
Dump Truck.
It's a one-of-a-kind name.
But
let me tell
you have a new. Is this Red?
Yeah,
here?
we got another one.
Now I should know you are a rescue dog
Yes,
family.
yes, we have a lot of rescue dogs.
I will say that based on this photo, I knew.
They go.
Like if you told me this dog was purebred, I would have been like, Kaylee,
Yes.
you got to get your money back.
Oh my God.
Now this is. Look at this. Look at Red.
Have you ever seen a tongue
I
that
know.
length on an animal?
Red, if Red was born at a different time, he definitely would have been in beer commercials.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Also, he's always angry.
Okay.
He's like
this is quite a sales pitch.
Angry little. He's just like a little angry gremlin. He has no teeth.
Okay.
He bites everyone, but he has no teeth.
So is that okay though?
Yeah, so I never tell anyone. And then I
Okay.
hear like a scream and I'm like, oh, I forgot he bites, but he has no teeth.
Right.
You know.
But they're
and
screaming, so that implies it does hurt.
I know.
Yeah.
And then, he kind of goes after, he'll kind of bite Matilda, but not really. And she thinks it's hysterical
Okay.
because it's not really bites.
Yeah, because it seems like right here,
Yeah, he's
Matilda's
not-
looking for trouble.
He's not happy. Look at his face. He's like,
Yeah.
come closer, girl. He's gonna be, look at his side eye.
Yeah,
She
he's
doesn't
really.
get it. She thinks he's her best friend, and he
And so
does
based on
not.
this photo, the tongue's always out.
Always.
Yeah.
It's almost like a fruit roll-up.
Yeah.
So sometimes he's like, he'll kind of trying to get it in, and then it kind of rolls back out again, like a scroll, if you will. Yeah.
Scroll. You're gonna find out one day. You're like, oh my God, this is a treasure map.
It's got stuff written all over it.
You mentioned this is not you going to a petting zoo. These are your animals. This
We
is
have
Tildy
our own
with
rescue petting
So what do you
zoo.
got there?
That's our little mini dwarf pony.
Oh my God.
Yes. I know, that's her, that's Smushy. We have a lot of animals
Smushy,
at the
yeah.
park. Those are our goats. We have a lot of goats.
Great. And then
Yeah.
I want to say this is pretty impressive for a 19-month-old. So this
She's
is
riding
Tildy.
her pony.
That's great.
Like by herself.
Yeah.
Probably not safe, but
Probably not. But really.
can you believe this? I know,
yeah.
we got her a pony for Christmas.
Oh, my
people.
God.
I know.
She has no idea how good she knows. You blew it. You gave it to her before she even knew how good it
What
was.
were we thinking?
Now
I know.
you're like, by like 9, she's gonna be like, I want a car.
Yeah, I know. Or a house.
I done pony.
Yeah.
You also, you got engaged.
Yes, I did.
And
I did not expect
you
it.
didn't, it was a surprise
I
engagement.
did not expect it. So my fiance is an actor, and he was shooting a show on the East Coast this whole last year. He was out here, and he'd been shooting in the middle of like nowhere. And so he called me. He goes, "Hey, listen, the next few days, I'm really going to be in the middle of nowhere. You might not hear from me too much. I'm going to try and find Wi-Fi." And that had been normal. So I was like, okay. So a couple days had passed, and I barely kind of heard from him a little bit. And then I was at the ranch with our daughter, and my mother-in-law was out visiting, which also was a plant. Well, gonna be my mother-in-law, but she was out helping me with the baby and got me to the ranch, and I was taking pictures with our kid, and he just showed up. I looked up, and he was at the ranch.
There he was.
On his knee with like 10 of my dearest. I obviously was not prepared. The jean shorts and slides tell you how unprepared I was for this
Nobody, 'cause
event.
I do think sometimes some celebs will fake a surprise engagement,
No.
but based on this outfit,
Not
you
great.
were surprised.
Not great. Not great.
Yeah.
But no, he got me. It was so sweet. So, and then I was like, wait a minute. So you weren't shooting for 4 days in the woods? He's like, I'm here. I made it.
Gotcha.
But he drove. My point is, he drove 4 days to come see me.
That is such a better surprise than being in a hotel room, fully naked, while a guy is like.
In the weirdest pose of all time. Yeah.
This is this show,
Yes.
second season of the show. This is a true crime show.
Yes, which I love.
And Chris Messina is a fantastic actor.
I love him.
You are also a fan of true crime in real life.
I love true crime.
I feel like this is a thing everybody says sort of these days because there's so much of it. But were you early on true crime?
Yes, actually, I think this was my mom's doing. So I remember back in the day. Remember when Unsolved Mysteries was a thing?
I do,
I think
yeah.
it's actually back now, but it was like really
Robert
big
Stack.
deal.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was super fun.
So she would
super
watch.
fun.
Yeah, really fun. Yeah.
You know what I hate?
Yeah.
The solved ones.
Yeah. By the way, same. It's so annoying.
Yeah. Remember Robert Stack started every episode being like, ready to have some fun?
Yeah. Yes. So my mom loved true crime too. And I know this is like a weird like bonding thing, but we would watch episodes and episodes of Unsolved Mysteries together. We'd cuddle up and she'd let me watch, and I just became like completely obsessed. So this show was right up my alley to do a show about true crime, because I go to sleep to Dateline. I know I've said that a lot recently because no one believes me, but I just love murder.
Yeah. We have a Sound of the Rainforest thing, but it's just Dateline.
Oh, they love that.
Yeah.
That's
Kinda slowly
amazing,
fall.
beautiful.
Your birthday is Saturday?
In a few days, yes.
Happy birthday in advance.
Thank you.
So you go Thanksgiving birthday.
Yes, they're very close.
And
yes.
was this also a surprise?
Okay.
So I guess it's a surprise because it wasn't on your birthday.
Not on my birthday. So some people at my ranch, the lovely people that work for us, threw me a little surprise birthday party, and they all got together and built me an adult-sized rocking horse. That's a rocking horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you worried this is a Trojan horse situation?
Yes.
And right now, as soon as you left, a bunch of people came out of this and are robbing your house?
100%. After today, nothing will surprise me.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I'm all out of sorts.
That's an incredible gift.
It kind of was amazing, and they made it out of a tree that had fallen on our ranch.
Oh my God.
So they like reset. I know.
You have the handiest friends.
I know. They're probably going to go find other jobs because that's like amazing.
Yeah, somebody's going to
They
call and be
could sell
like,
that.
whatever, you double it.
Yeah, exactly. Make us one of those.
Thank you for being here. It's just always such a delight to see you.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Fantastic stories, Kaylee. Kaylee Cuoco, everybody. Based on a true story is streaming on Peacock. We'll be right back with Ryan Clark.